Governor Kathy Hochul included $25 billion in her budget this past year to address the lack of affordable housing across New York. And just within the past few days, she hinted that housing was going to once again be one of her top priorities heading into the new legislative session. As she gets ready to unveil her agenda for the year in her State of the State address, Hochul says New York State has created more than 1 million new jobs right through the pandemic, but that many of the workers taking those jobs simply can't find affordable housing to live in New York State.
The statistic that says it all is that before the pandemic, we created jobs. We're still creating jobs. Stephen mentioned Micron. That's 50,000 jobs coming to New York State that were literally heading off to Texas. We lassoed them back. They're still not happy about it, but that's all right. So jobs are being created here, all over. We created jobs, though, at 3 times the rate as we created housing to put the people in who will work in those jobs. So that's the disconnect, leaving us with 1.25 million jobs and only 400,000 new units of housing. So the jobs are there, the housing is not. And that's why in my upcoming State of the State address, I will put forth a comprehensive housing plan. And within this, it will include the building of 800,000 new units of housing over the next decade, and I want to make it sooner than that. It's an ambitious goal, but it's one we must meet.
That speech in New York City last week was short on policy details, but the governor did lay out that one specific goal, the creation of 800,000 units of housing over the next decade. She said other priorities this year will include transportation and child care initiatives that will also help working parents. Governor Hochul pledged to lay out a comprehensive housing plan in her State of the State address that you'll be able to watch live here on Mountain Lake PBS on Tuesday, January 10th.